All right, so in the second example you showed me, in this case, everything is the same trig function. So that's the ideal situation. For an algebra point of view, you can change the trig function into just x. So rather than write 3 sine squared x, I can write 3x squared. Instead of minus 5 times sine of x, it'll say minus 5x and then minus 2. So since I'm factoring, I multiply the first times the last term, which is negative 6. So I need two numbers that multiply to be negative 6 and add up to be the middle number, negative 5. So those two numbers are going to be negative 6 and 1. And you can do this by a lot of trial and error. Just find all the numbers that multiply to be negative 6. And then from there, with your list of numbers, see which ones also add up to be negative 5. So in this case, it will be negative 6 and 1. Put 3x over each one of those numbers because it's always the first term and then x. And then reduce if possible. So if I reduce this, this will give me 3x over negative 2. And this one will give me 3x over 1. So the first fraction represents the first parentheses, which will say 3x minus 2. The second fraction represents the second parentheses, which will say 3x plus 1. Now that I'm done, remember you changed all of the sine of x into x, so change it back. So it'll say 3 sine of x minus 2, and then 3 times sine of x plus 1. So this is the factored form, and then just to check if you want to double check it, you can always FOIL, and it should bring you right back to the original expression.